Hello folks and welcome back to Fallen Republic. So I'm looking through some of this to try and get a sense of the mess that we're in as far as everything goes. I'm not entirely sure if this just hasn't updated yet or what, because the Lutrillians here are set to chattel slavery. But then when I look over to rulers, I have enslaved pops acting as administrators and head researchers and merchants. Like, what is going on there? I don't know. So I'm a little confused. I don't know if the pops just haven't moved around, if that's maybe one of the things going on right now. Nope, that wasn't what happened. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I'm confused as to what's going on with the pops, because it's not acting as I would have thought it should have. Because we have a lot of pops that are doing stuff even though they're enslaved. I don't know. I give up. But anyways, I do have one thing I need to change though. If we go down here, there was a group of humans that are set to be chattel slavery. We're gonna give them resident status. So residence, yes. And you know what? I can improve our living standards here because I got plenty of consumer goods. Let's put them to decent conditions. Although, actually, hold on. The problem is having them at basic subsistence keeps their political power low. Except for their rulers. So maybe I shouldn't. Unless I did stratified economy. You know what? Let's do stratified economy, I guess. It's better. So sets, right, living standards, stratified. And hopefully I'm not doing all of this and then suddenly all my consumer goods are gone. That would be bad. All right, one other thing I was thinking of doing. Ooh, look at that credits now. Since we have a lot of people that aren't exactly working and all. Okay, so it did just need some time to update. I see what happened now. Can I put, well, I can put Chiss here. Let's do Chiss, even though it's not exactly the best location. Arcania is doing Chiss. We are doing humans here. Europa doing humans. Let's see. Chiss, we can do humans here. Let's do humans. Alright, so we need to start changing over all of these worlds. So we'll start with this Oasis world. Since I have enough population for it, I'm just going to start to turn them into light ecumonopoli. Because we got plenty of minerals coming in for it. Not entirely sure how well it'll go. But I will put these systems under automatic management. So Ashan, yes. Sila, no. Arcania, yes. One thing that I wish you could do, I wish you could, like... I guess you could do that. Set type to set up some order there. Alright, one thing that's going to help us as far as our credits is fixing the starbase capacity. So task band here, we don't need this station in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to get rid of that. Ashan probably would be another one to do. Actually, Thyrsus would be. downgrade that. Ishan will be our trade hub. So that's going to be where we go to collect all our trade, and then everything else is going to be focused on defense for the time being. Because every other place here might potentially have issues. Well, actually, Ord, this place I don't really need that. Downgrade. Slaves rally on Arcania. Damn slaves.
Constructing.
Ponto Station, I'm gonna start to build this up. That way, if we do end up going to war with the Empire here, we'll be good. Although, I don't imagine them doing anything. Is their war done? Their war is done with the Trade Federation. If only I had more influence, I would work to, claim all this Galactic Empire territory to take over. Alright, also gonna look through here to try and get some sense of what to do with all these slaves. Like, is it just me, or does it seem like slave management in Fallen Republic? I mean, I guess it could be just the nature of the mod in that, you know, they make it so it's open to everyone. And the more interesting slave mechanics are dealt with by some of the DLC. Oh, we have Admiral Gurumon might be able to become our leader. We're gonna find out. Anyways, continuing what I was saying. So it could be because Fallen Republic is made to be open to everyone, regardless of DLC. Maybe that's why the more enhanced slave mechanics aren't here. Or at least they're not here with the Chiss anyways. I don't know if maybe the Zygerians get things like slave worlds. I could try looking around here. I mean, I don't think Zygeria would be designated a slave world. I don't think any of the habitats could be. As far as I know, there's nothing indicating that the Zygerians have any of the enhanced slave mechanics. So that could be something that maybe they're working on later, to like re-implement those. I don't know why they would take those out, because I don't think I ever noticed it in the tech tree. Society. Yeah, trade market says starting tech. We have slave processing, but slave processing in this mod does not give a slave like work camp or whatever. It only increases their output by a relatively small margin. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything as far as slavery goes, so my general guess is it's just not available in the mod, or at least not yet anyways. Admiral Gurumon did not win. Damn. None of our player admirals are winning here. Also, I just realized, speaking of Admiral Gurumon, totally left him behind on his little mission that he's supposed to be on here. So let's have Group 4, since that's led by a random admiral. They'll lead the way against the scrapbot. We'll also move our little science ship from Sila over here. Get all ready to go.
Course approved.
And same with the construction ship. At least the nice thing is, like, here on like some of these stations and all that, once we get some Chiss, everything should settle down. It's just the planets that have the massive amounts of Chiss and all that, or, well, not Chiss, aliens. Those are the worlds that are going to be an issue. Rivalry from the rebels. Are we still rivals? Yeah, we're still rivals. I guess they just didn't have us as rivals. Oh, shit. No! I wasn't paying attention. And the Commerce Guild was taken over, or became a tributary to the Tian hegemony. Hell. I knew I forgot something. I was mentioning it and everything, and I forgot to either start a war or, at the very least, try to make a protectorate out of the Commerce Guild. Shit. Oh well. It's not like it's something that's gonna be difficult to take. I mean, eventually we'll be able to take it, so.
Permission granted to land on platform 327. Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Alright, our construction ships should be... Yeah, they were done like a while ago, probably. Let's further our Infinity Gate.
Permission granted to land on platform 327. Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Not entirely sure if I should leave Palanhe Station as is, or if I should do upgrades for it. I mean, I probably should upgrade it,
Constructing.
and have it there. Because where the Doran in aren't exactly going to be the most offended. We'll do that. Well, let's do a random mining district and a random hydroponics. Just for maintenance, I guess. Oops. If you heard a little something in the background, that was my alarm going off. Now, let's see. Well, at the very least, we do have droid enforcers here. Only bad thing, we don't have defensive armies that come from it, though.
Ascendancy
Thought they were
technology
supposed to
continues
provide
to
defensive.
advance.
Well, let's see. One thing I can do a garrison here. Let's actually do the garrison now. Because especially on any of these worlds, we'll want a garrison. Because the worlds are probably more likely to defect against us. Well, I guess everything pretty much looks bad right now. But the worlds will be more likely in the near future. We already have a garrison here. Okay, so we can upgrade it. And we'll continue doing our war economy. Alright, planetary build speed increased by a small nudge. Let's do the lateral thrusters. Although looking at the time, you know, because our Empire Sprawl has completely gone crazy, oh, that hurts. Should probably set one of these worlds to be, like, administrative. I'm thinking to maybe do Arcania for it. Although they do have all of those nice fabricators there. So if they have all those nice fabricators, I might as well take advantage of it. Where is it? Starship Engineer Base. We'll do that to replace the ammunition factory. We'll replace the Starfighter factory with an industrial base, since we have a few industrial zones, or hubs, or whatever here. Ooh, and let's send our reinforcements for Admiral Lies over. I know the slaves are rallying. There's nothing I can do about it, because they are bastards. Just so long as they don't end up completely trying to leave me. Approaching the Outer Rim. The source of the strange hyperspatial ripples we detected is now approaching the Outer Rim. We can spot several distinct, I should say not districts, distinct sources of these ripples. I said riffles. Hyperspace has riffles. Where was I? Several of which appear to be racing ahead of the main body. We have tentatively identified their systems of arrival based on the observed movement so far. We have entered these systems into the situation log and will continue to monitor the situation.
We have updates for you, Aristotle.
Is this the Yuzan Vong? We are about, no, it says we are about to receive visitors, so oh dear. Oh dear. Maybe it is the Yuzan Vong. I thought we still had time. Ah, shit. Cause yeah, you don't get, no, the Galactic Storm is not this. This is Invasion. Oh shit. Huts, are you ready to be able to join this alliance? Well, what? So they get invited by the Corellians to join the alliance, but they will not join an alliance with the Corellians. Stupid Huts. Fine then, you die then. But let me at least watch your death. Active sensor link. Active sensor link. Give you a little spice. Maybe? You don't want spice? Bastard. Back to then. Set it for 30 years. There we go. Now I can see pretty much the whole damn galaxy. The Huts must have places all over. Establish visual feed. Maybe? I thought we were establishing visual feed. Apparently not yet. Well, while we're working to do that, let's have Group 4 here move against the scrap bot. Well, since the Yuuzhan Vong are on the edge of arrival, what would you folks say as other potential endgame crisis actors or whatever should be? Oh god, I just said crisis actor. QAnon confirmed. We have received scattered reports indicating that several outlying systems in the Outer Rim are under attack. Reports on the composition of these attacking forces are difficult to verify. Some of the ships that carried these reports to us bear damage caused by no weapons we have ever encountered, and the shaky imagery captured by the shipboard visual sensors during frantic retreats indicate a ship designed utterly foreign to any industrial process we have developed. This appears to be the source of the hyperspace ripples we have detected approaching our galaxy. What we are encountering now is only the vanguard. The main body of contacts has yet to arrive. Our entire galaxy may be facing an invasion of unprecedented scope. These wretched abominations must be purged. A menace from the void. Event chain. The unrest on Parave 3 has led to mountain calls from the locals for a more pronounced military presence. Oh, military. Oh, never mind. And yep, it is the Yuuzhan Vong. Let's take a look at their ships here. So we got the Korchak Dreadnoughts, the Mid-Roke Dovin Basal. Oh, the Dovin Basal class must be the ones that have like interdictor or serve as an interdictor sort of purpose. All work in progress stuff. Aww. Vuaspar little cruisers. Whole bunch of stuff here. Well, hopefully they act properly as an endgame crisis, and they don't just kind of get stuck like Merrick and I had. Ooh, well, this is good starting point. They're gonna be engaging with a Bothan fleet here. Let's follow the mid-road. Bothans seem to be holding their own. Oh, and the Abominator Scavenger. The Gong system is a sprawling graveyard of mechanical debris. The wreckage of untold numbers of derelict ships circle its star. Swaths of fuel and liquid coolant cloud our sensors like ghosts, and creaking station remnants collide with the shattered carcasses of planets on their path around the sun. An incredible construct stirs in the heart of this graveyard. It appears to be a gigantic machine, a robotic automaton larger than our greatest battleships, jury-rigged from the scraps and pieces of 1,000 shipyards. The 4th Defense Force reports that this scavenging robot sifts through the debris field with a fixed purpose, scrounging for useful parts to add to its patchwork configuration. It is clear a battle of astronomical proportions once took place here, though whether the Abominator Scavenger is its sole survivor, or a scrap hunter from some distant nation remains unknown. We should exercise caution as the construct bears heavy artillery from dozens of warships. Alright. Let's see if I can maybe stop them here, and hopefully they won't get into battle yet. Nope, that was hoping for too much. Shit. No, of course this happens, that we're gonna miss this battle. Well, I guess there'll be more battles with the Vong, so we should watch this one then. So anyways, going to what I was talking about earlier, what other endgame crises would you guys want to see? Personally, I'd like to kind of see like a revived Sith Empire as an option. What else could be options? It wouldn't be the Gree, because the Gree would be like a fallen empire. Probably the same as far as the Rakatans go. Ooh, what
Additional
Well,
infrastructure
Phalanx is still
now
alive
operational.
over there. Oh, yeah, it's holding up pretty well.
Construction is complete. Additional infrastructure is now operational.
Oh yeah, we're doing quite well against this scavenger bots. And kaputs. Boom. Well, hopefully we get something nice out of that.
Course approved.
Did we lose anything in that battle? Nope. Didn't lose a damn ship. Nice. So group 3 will bring you back to Lahan since we're over here. Group 4, let's put you into defensive positions. Be prepared for the eventual coming of the Vong. And meanwhile, oh, here they are. Okay. I was like, have they already been destroyed? Oh, this is a big battle. Although the Bothans are trying to hold their own. What's like the command ship of the Bothan fleets? One of these, let's see, this one seems to be the one that's holding up the most. We'll kind of focus on that.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Hold together, little Bothan ship. We might be enemies, but the Vong are enemies. I was gonna say the Vong are allies. Nope, the Moncal cruiser here is about to fall. So, what kind of stuff do we have? What kind of information do we have about Vong? So their weapons are really good at shield penetration, it seems. Not as good against armor. At least looking at their cruisers. Destroyers, pretty much the same thing. So what that means is we're going to want to focus on armor a lot. And we'll also want to work on armor penetration. Of course, the Confederates see an opportunity here and declare war on the Pantorians, despite the arrival of the Vong. This is an interesting little station here.
Permission granted. Land on platform 327.
Alright, so we're going to see what happens when they gradually filter their way in. But we should be okay over here for the time being.
Permission granted. Land on platform
Honestly, I may let most of the galaxy kind of fall to them for the time being. Obviously, if the Krillians come under attack, I'll try to help them. Speaking of Krillians, I'm going to take a look here. No, the Krillians really haven't claimed any of these systems, which is disappointing.
Permission granted to land
Yeah,
on
I'm
platform
definitely going to have to plan out who my next target is. We could go after the rebels. Or we could go to finish off the Empire. Finishing off the Empire would definitely be the easiest. And there are a lot of humans in the Empire, so that would make administration easy. Vong continue their conquest. Oh, okay. It feels like the projectiles are a little off. Because you see them hit, but it doesn't seem like it registers the attack until like a moment after. Uh-oh. Poor Teth. Actually, Teth, I think, was just taking damage from,
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
Yeah, I think Teth just took damage from the Bothans, honestly. So, big question. And I'll go a little over today. I know we're kind of past the 30-minute mark, but I kind of want to see what the Yuuzhan Vong do. How they operate.
Course approved.
They have a construction ship. Although, can we actually see the construction ship? Shrip Shra. What? I don't know if the construction ship has a model. I am not seeing one. No, it doesn't look like the construction ship has a model. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're up to then. It was moving though. Thinking? What are you thinking about? Are we getting more Yuuzhan Vong showing up? No, I don't think we are. Alright, well let's do just a little bit of upkeep, and then we'll end it for today. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing where all of this goes. Certainly, at the very least, it'll be interesting to watch. I just hope it doesn't get bugged. That's my biggest concern. Because, I mean, that wouldn't be something that I would blame if it is bugged. I wouldn't blame that on the developers. Because I'm guessing they've based this much off of the Pretheran Scourge. So that would come more on the Stellaris developers as well. Which then brings the question, damn it, Stellaris devs, why have you not fixed your shits?
Construction is complete.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything... Well, nope, there is another armada. That's in the Maw sector now. Ooh. Alright, folks, that's going to be it here for today. So, obviously, we know what's going to be happening next week as we begin to deal with the Yuuzhan Vong invasion. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are as far as what new endgame crises you'd like to see in Fallen Republic. As I said before, I'd like to see like a resurgent Sith appear, perhaps. Other than that, I'm not sure. Maybe also tell me, like, since we just took out the one Leviathan that's currently in Fallen Republic, let me know what other Leviathans you'd like to see. I mean, obviously, there should probably be a Space Worm, an Exegorth, that you can deal with at some point. I mean, that would just make sense. I know there are, like, the ancient Space Wasps. That was... I think that was in, like, some comic or something. And there's certainly other weird things out there. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I'll see y'all next week when we start preparations for the war with the Yuuzhan Vong. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.